So Kanye West's former executive / personal assistant, Lauren Pisciata, is suing him for harassment. He allegedly approached her saying that he wants her to be more godlike and that he would pay her $1 million a year if she quit OnlyFans. So,
second term actually relates to torture that people have. You know, the worst part is like when one person's in love and the other person's in like.
While the world has been laser focused on crucifying Diddy, a new shocking revelation has surfaced. Could there be someone out there just as bad, if not worse? Hollywood's dark secrets are unraveling fast, with exposed left and right. And guess who's in the hot seat now? Kanye West. Yes, you heard that right. The very man who has been calling out others might be hiding some sinister secrets of his own. Grab your popcorn because we're diving deep into this scandal.
And some of the things he said are just awkward. It's claimed that he paid her to quit her OnlyFans and to work for him full-time, but then he was repeatedly very forward with his comments about her and different parts.
Kanye West's legal troubles are piling up like Yeezy sneakers in an Adidas warehouse. On June 3rd, the rapper and designer's former assistant sued him for SA and wrongful termination. Kanye West's former assistant, Lauren Pisciata, worked in the music industry for approximately 15 years and has held positions in and as artist management and representation, A&R, marketing consultant, and project management. Due to her success, Ms. Pisciata interacted professionally with many artists, including Kanye West. She creatively collaborated with the rapper on the Yeezy Season 1 women's fashion line and placed 3 songs on Donda, his 10th studio album, which was eventually released in 2021. Around July 2021, Ms. Pisciata was requested that she serve as Yee's executive assistant personal assistant in connection with the business affairs of all defendants herein and the personal affairs of the rapper. At the time, Ye stated to Ms. Pisciata that he was impressed with her prior tenures as his employee, and they agreed on a salary for Ms. Pisciata of $1 million per year, but required she be available 24/7. She accepted the salary. As per the lawsuit, West would not stop talking about S during her time as his employee, spanning from July of 2021 until October of 2022.
Claims that shortly after that, Kanye started to send her inappropriate text messages. The messages are described to be very vulgar and use explicit.
Pisciata said West frequently sent her text messages nature, including one in which he said, "One time I took Viagra and effed an A-list celebrity for 3 hours. Not sure why that thought came to me." Pisciata said West sent her a text that involved her in his fantasies. It read, "I'll just thinking back to the bowling alley, thinking of what the headline could have been. Ye arrested for effing the ish out of his assistant on the bowling alley floor." Pisciata's attorneys noted that this text was especially offensive since it suggested or insinuated that Pisciata wanted to have S with West and actually had sexual intercourse with West, when in fact she did not want to do so and never indeed did so. Pisciata said in her legal complaint that West also sent her X-rated videos he created, such as one that spanned 24 seconds, in which he received oral S from a model. The video was followed by a text conversation wherein West asked Pisciata if he should edit the video as he wanted to make sure his penis looked big enough. An excerpt from the legal filing read, "The artist behind Can't Tell Me Nothing finds himself at the center of a legal storm, with allegations brought forth by Pisciata painting a disturbing picture of his behavior." According to Pisciata's lawsuit, West expressed persistent concerns about the appearance of his genitalia in S videos, taking drastic measures such as cropping out his penis because he felt it wasn't adequate to share with friends. This detail not only highlights personal insecurities, but also sets the stage for deeper allegations of inappropriate conduct. In her legal filings, Pisciata details troubling instances of West's alleged misconduct. She accuses him of frequently discussing his desire to engage relations with the mother of one of his Yeezy employees, even going so far as to suggest that the employee witnessed these encounters. Pisciata substantiates these claims with screenshots of text messages where West allegedly states, "I want you to watch me F your mom," exposing a pattern of behavior that is both suggestive and highly inappropriate. Further complicating matters, Pisciata recounts an incident where West allegedly misled her into visiting him at Nobu in Malibu under false pretenses, claiming he needed his Netflix login credentials, only to later admit that he simply wanted a hug for his birthday. This episode suggests a manipulative use of personal interactions and trust, reinforcing Pisciata's claims of West's disregard for professional boundaries. The most egregious allegation from Pisciata centers on an incident at Soho Warehouse in Los Angeles early in 2022, where she claims West engaged in offensive behavior. According to her account, during a studio visit with other guests, West suggested to a male guest that he could have relations with Pisciata if he allowed West to engage with a female guest. Pisciata's legal team contends that West insinuated to the male guest that she has great pee, implying they had previously been intimately involved. These allegations paint a picture of a toxic work environment perpetuated by West's alleged actions. Scheduled for a hearing on October 1st at the Los Angeles Superior Courthouse, Pisciata's lawsuit against West spans multiple serious charges. Alongside accusations of SA, she asserts claims of wrongful termination, breach of contract, and creating a hostile work environment. These legal claims suggest a systematic abuse of power and a failure to uphold professional standards by West, potentially impacting his career and public image significantly. Central to Pisciata's grievances is West's recruitment of her while she was earning a substantial income from an OnlyFans account. Despite promises made, she alleges West failed to honor a $3 million severance agreement after abruptly terminating her employment in October 2022. This financial dispute underscores the broader allegations of mistreatment and exploitation within their professional relationship. Moreover, Pisciata claims West inundated her with explicit videos and messages, adding a disturbing dimension to her allegations. His purported discussions about the genital sizes of her past boyfriends and his request that she abandon her lucrative OnlyFans account to maintain a different public image further contribute to a narrative of manipulation and coercion.
He was also reportedly obsessed with the size of all her boyfriends.
Whoa!
Yeah, the lawsuit says that she received several photos and videos.
One alleged text sent by West entered into the lawsuit read, "See, my problem is I be wanting to F, but then after I F, I want a girl to tell me how hard they've been F'd while I'm F'ing them. Then I want her to cheat on me." West continued with a series of graphic communications to his then employee. One text sent by West entered into the court docs by Pisciata read,
It said, "Is my wiener racist? What? It is. This effing racist wiener of mine. I'm going to beat this effing racist wiener for being effing racist."
Pisciata told the court West would apprise her when he was playing himself and ask her if she could hear the activity in the background, the outlet reported. Pisciata said in legal docs that West was fixated on the eyes of her boyfriends, according to the outlet. Pisciata told the court that West often sent pee materials to her, on 2 occasions clips of himself sexual activity with a woman identified as a model. Pisciata said in legal docs that at one point she was earning a rate of $4 million annually serving as a position West titled his chief of staff. Pisciata's time working for West ended in October of 2022. The same month his career, reputation, and earnings began to nosedive after he made a series of anti-Semitic remarks across multiple media platforms. Pisciata told the court West terminated her employment and offered her $3 million in severance, which he did not make good on. Meanwhile, West has hit back and is denying all the accusations.
Go yourself. Seriously. Leave the king the alone.
A legal rep for Ye told TMZ. In response to these baseless allegations, Ye will be filing a lawsuit against Miss Pisciata, who actively pursued him intimately to coerce employment and other material benefits, then engaged in blackmail and extortion when her advances were rejected. The rep also accused Lauren Pisciata of stealing Kanye's phone in an attempt to destroy evidence that would run counter to her narrative. As for why Pisciata got canned, Ye has a different version of events, with his legal rep telling us she was terminated for being unqualified and for allegedly demanding unreasonable sums of cash, including a $4 million salary, plus lascivious, unhinged conduct. Kanye's team went on to accuse Pisciata of sending Kanye nudes and soliciting him for S herself, all of which the rep claims Ye denied. The legal rep also claims Pisciata made demands for lots of stuff during her tenure there, including high-priced items such as Birkin bags, a Lambo, and more. His team goes on to say that upon being rebuked for these demands, she allegedly started resorting to attempted extortion and blackmail, with Ye and co. claiming she made demands in the tens of millions of dollars before she ultimately filed the lawsuit. The rep added, It is evident that Miss Pisciata leveraged her association with Ye and his company and her proximity to him to seek material gains, clout, and employment through inappropriate means. They finished by saying she's completely made up lies about Kanye. Now, what's even more shocking is that in November of 2022, Adidas had launched an internal probe into employee complaints about West's conduct during their professional partnership, which was terminated in the wake of West's racist rants. Employees for Adidas, the company which presided over West's Yeezy line, told Rolling Stone the rapper would speak about his fondness for play adult films during work meetings, and showed workers pee videos he made of himself with others, as well as explicit images of his ex-wife Kim Kardashian. West in 2019 opened up about what he described as an addiction to pee during an appearance on Apple Music's Beats One radio. "For me, Playboy was my gateway into full-on pee addiction," he said. "My dad had a Playboy left out at age 5, and it's affected almost every choice I made for the rest of my life. From age 5 till now, having to kick the habit, and it just presents itself in the open like it's okay, and I stand up and say, no, it's not okay." Anyway, it appears a lot of lawsuits have been accumulating against Kanye for a while now. West's legal team has been working overtime in the last 2 years. His anti-Semitic meltdown in 2022 led to a huge financial fallout, including the closure of his school, Donda Academy, and the termination of fashion partnerships with Adidas. For context, in October 2022, Kanye West, who also goes by Ye, took to social media and public platforms to make a series of anti-Semitic remarks. The most notable instance occurred on Twitter, where he posted, "Going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. You guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who ever opposes your agenda." Kanye also posted a screenshot of a conversation with the rapper Diddy, in which West wrote, "I'ma use you as an example to show the Jewish people that told you to call me that no one can threaten or influence me." The comments prompted Adidas to cut ties with West and end its lucrative Yeezy footwear partnership, with the company calling his comments unacceptable, hateful, and dangerous. Adidas's chief executive Bjorn Gulden later said, "I don't think he meant what he said, and I don't think he's a bad person. It just came across that way." Gap, which also partnered with West and was already winding up their collaboration, stopped stocking West-affiliated products. West's anti-Semitism intensified in December 2022 in an interview with the right-wing pundit Alex Jones. "I see good things about Hitler," West said. "Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler. Did good things too. There's a lot of things that I love about Hitler." He also posted an image of a swastika blended with a Star of David. Jonathan Greenblatt, the national director and chief executive of the Anti-Defamation League, was among those condemning West, calling him a vicious anti-Semite who put Jews in danger. Following the meltdown, Kanye faced multiple lawsuits for his school, Donda Academy. News broke in April 2023 that plaintiffs Cecilia Haley and Checkere Byers filed a lawsuit in Los Angeles Superior Court. Per the legal docs, the pair alleged that the school failed to acknowledge their complaints after multiple health and safety violations, as well as unlawful educational practices. The court docs alleged that Principal Moira Love called them aggressive after expressing their concerns. Haley claimed that she intended on addressing her complaints with West directly, but was threatened not to reach out to him. Both teachers were fired in March 2023, which they believed was in retaliation for their complaints about defendants' unlawful and unsafe educational practices. A third former teacher named Tamani Meeks joined the lawsuit against Donda Academy in June 2023 per NBC News. Meeks alleged that she alerted administrators to exposed electrical wiring, loose baseboards, and other safety concerns, and was told that the school was working on the kinks. The trial is set to begin in April 2025. An attorney for West denied the claims and asked a judge to dismiss the lawsuit. None of it is true, and the allegations do a disservice to the Donda Academy's current staff and students and their parents, who will attest to their positive experience. Attorney Gregory Sewer said in court docs obtained by NBC News. The next month, Isaiah Meadows filed a separate lawsuit against Donda Academy, claiming he was fired in retaliation for voicing his concerns about safety issues. Former Yeezy and Donda Academy employee Trevor Phillips filed his own lawsuit against West the following year, alleging a hostile workplace and intentional infliction of emotional distress.
Of comparing himself to Hitler, saying he wanted to shave students' heads and lock them in cages.
Per the court documents, Trevor Phillips says he suffered severe discrimination and retaliation directly by West after he was hired in November 2022 for a position at Yeezy. When his work for West quickly expanded beyond his fashion line and into his private school called Donda Academy, Phillips saw it as an opportunity. Kanye represented the possibilities of what a black man could accomplish in America: achievement, recognition, and financial freedom. Truly the American dream, Phillips' attorneys stated in court documents. With this in mind, Phillips passionately dove into his work. During his 9-month employment, however, Phillips said he began to witness West's dangerous rhetoric and mistreatment towards some employees. It was immediately apparent to him and others that Kanye treated the black staff considerably worse than white employees, Phillips' attorneys alleged in court documents. Even when class was in session, Kanye would scream and berate black employees, while never even as much raising his tone at the white staff. Often, Kanye targeted Phillips, a black man, not just with this disparate and harassing behavior, but complete and utter disdain. The lawsuit also claims West openly discussed in front of 2 school children how he only likes to date white women. He later told the students that he wanted them to shave their heads and that he intended to put a jail at the school and that they could be locked in cages. The staff quickly distracted the children and escorted them out of the room, according to court documents. During a separate December 2022 meeting away from school grounds, Phillips said he started feeling uncomfortable as West allegedly went on a rant about Hitler's greatness. Phillips said his relationship with West continued to struggle in May 2023 when the rapper allegedly threw a temper tantrum and threatened to punch him. West was unhappy with a garden Phillips was tending to and began screaming in front of a crowd for his employee to get the F out of here and that he was effing fired, per the documents. Another lawsuit was filed in April 2024 by former Yeezy and Donda Academy employee Benjamin Provo. In court documents obtained by us, Provo claimed he suffered severe discrimination and retaliation from West. He further alleged that West required security personnel to prevent paparazzi from gaining access to him by any means necessary, including acts of violence. In the months following the backlash, West made several attempts to apologize and clarify his statements. He issued public apologies through various media outlets, expressing regret for the harm caused by his words. In a statement posted in Hebrew on his Instagram account, he wrote, "I sincerely apologize to the Jewish community. It was not my intention to hurt or demean, and I deeply regret any pain I may have caused. I am committed to starting with myself and learning from this experience to ensure greater sensitivity and understanding in the future. Your forgiveness is important to me, and I am committed to making amends and promoting unity." Anyway, despite his scandals, Kanye has made a significant mark in Hollywood through his music, fashion, and public persona. From his rise to fame to the many scandals he's been involved in, Kanye's journey is nothing short of extraordinary. Kanye was born on June 8, 1977, in Atlanta, Georgia, and raised in Chicago. With a professor for a mother and a photojournalist for a father, his creative and intellectual upbringing set the stage for his future career. Kanye first made a name for himself as a music producer, working on Jay-Z's 2001 album, The Blueprint, which was a huge success and showcased his talent for using soul samples in hip-hop beats. In 2004, Kanye released his debut album, The College Dropout. It was a hit, earning him multiple Grammy Awards and solidifying his reputation as a groundbreaking artist. Unlike many of his peers, Kanye's lyrics often tackled personal struggles, societal issues, and education, which resonated with a wide audience. Kanye didn't stop at music. In 2009, he launched his first sneaker line with Nike, the Air Yeezys, which became an instant success. This led to a bigger deal with Adidas in 2013, resulting in the Yeezy sneaker line. Yeezys changed the sneaker game, blending high fashion with streetwear and generating massive revenue. In 2015, Kanye took a bold step into high fashion with his Yeezy clothing line, debuting at New York Fashion Week. While his minimalist designs received mixed reviews, they cemented his place as a fashion innovator. Kanye's personal life has also been very public. His marriage to Kim Kardashian was a whirlwind romance, constantly in the spotlight. Their combined celebrity status made them a power couple with immense influence. However, the cracks began to show publicly in 2021. Kanye's erratic behavior, including public pronouncements about his desire for a reconciled marriage, cast a shadow. The couple filed for divorce in February 2021, and it was finalized in 2022. Adding fuel to the fire, rumors surfaced about Kanye's relationship with Italian model Bianca Censori. Photos of Bianca in revealing outfits, allegedly chosen by Kanye, have sparked outrage online. Critics see a disturbing parallel to Kanye's influence on Kim Kardashian's wardrobe during their marriage. This has fueled concerns that Bianca might be under Kanye's control, with some questioning her comfort level in such attire.
Do you know about the insane rules that Kanye West has for his new wife? Like, he has this girl on a leash. And if you ask me, it's definitely some sort of like turn on for him. I feel like that's why he's doing all of it.
The revealing nature of her clothing choices, combined with the ongoing rumors about the timeline of their relationship, has painted a picture of a potentially manipulative dynamic. Kanye's public persona has always been outspoken and controversial. His use of social media to express his views and his unpredictable behavior have kept him in the spotlight. One of the most infamous moments was in 2009 when he interrupted Taylor Swift's acceptance speech at the MTV Video Music Awards, claiming that Beyoncé deserved the award. This incident sparked widespread criticism and debate. Throughout his career, Kanye has been open about his mental health struggles. He revealed his bipolar disorder diagnosis in 2018 and has discussed how it affects his life and work. Kanye's career has had its share of scandals. Apart from the Taylor Swift incident, he faced backlash for his outspoken political views and public outbursts. In 2016, he met with then-President-elect Donald Trump, which didn't sit well with many of his fans. His vocal support for Trump and his brief run for the presidency in 2020 further polarized public opinion. Kanye's feuds with other celebrities, often played out on social media, have also added to his controversial image. Despite these issues, his influence on music and fashion is undeniable. Albums like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, 2010, and Yeezus, 2013, are considered some of the most influential works in contemporary music. His Yeezy brand has reshaped the fashion industry's approach to streetwear and high fashion. However, with all these allegations against him, only time will reveal if he can clear his name and restore his reputation. These detailed allegations against West paint a deeply troubling portrait of a celebrity whose private actions allegedly contradict his public persona. If proven true, they raise significant questions about accountability, workplace ethics, and the treatment of individuals within the entertainment industry. The outcome of Pisciata's lawsuit will likely have broader implications for how such allegations are handled and addressed in both legal and public spheres. As the legal process unfolds, the public awaits further developments and potential insights into the veracity of these accusations. The allegations against West underscore the complexities of power dynamics in celebrity culture and highlight the importance of accountability and respect in all professional relationships. Pisciata's lawsuit represents a serious challenge to West's reputation and career, alleging a disturbing pattern of behavior that, if substantiated, could have far-reaching consequences. The legal proceedings set for October will be closely watched as they unfold in the Los Angeles Superior Courthouse, shedding light on issues of workplace misconduct and the responsibilities of those in positions of power within the entertainment industry. West's legal team is likely to mount a robust defense against these allegations, which, if proven true, could have far-reaching consequences for his career and public image. The outcome of this legal battle will not only affect West personally, but could also influence broader conversations about workplace ethics and the treatment of employees in high-profile industries like entertainment and fashion. As the case unfolds, it will undoubtedly attract considerable interest from both the media and the public, reflecting ongoing debates about accountability, power dynamics, and the treatment of employees in celebrity-driven environments. For Kanye West, already a polarizing figure in popular culture, these legal challenges pose yet another test of his resilience and public standing. Anyway, that's it for this video, folks. Bye.